Magandang araw. Ako si Kuya Code. Welcome back to my channel where I discuss programming challenges as we learn Python together. Today we'll continue with the Python set problems on Hackerrank. So in this case, we're doing the set mutations challenge. So we have seen the applications of unit, intersection, difference, and symmetric difference operations, but these do not make any changes or mutation to the set. So in this case, we have a number of different operations here, or different methods. We have update, intersection update, difference update, and the symmetric difference update. But just like with other cases, we can actually just use the operator plus the equals in order to update the variable. So I'm just going to go over to my IDE here and show some examples. We will open, so I'll close this. So first I'll start with a simple set. So we have set A, and then set B. Set A, we'll just keep it simple like we usually do. Set A will be 1, 2, 3. Set B will be 3, 4, 5. We can print those out like normal, but what we're going to do is, of course, is just apply the method to these. So we'll take set A, and we'll update it, and we'll just pass in set B, and then if we print out A, actually what we'll do is we'll print it up before and after, so you can kind of see. So before A is not defined, we'll have to do it like this. So first we're printing out A, which is 1, 2, 3, and then the result of taking A and making a union with B, it adds both of those together, but then it updates the variable A. So everything in B gets moved to A, and then it just automatically updates, and then you have the result, which is this. For all of these, of course, there is the other method. So instead of just using the update, we could literally just do A union equals B, and that should give us the same thing, and it gives us the same thing. So that's basically it for the union. As I mentioned, all these other ones are pretty simple, so we'll use another example. We'll make this 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll still print this out, but then we will use the intersection. So of course the intersection operator, it looks like this. And then we can do, actually what I'll do is like that. So we can print this the way that it is first. And then we'll just have it like that. And then this one, I'm not sure if that's going to work, but we'll find out. We'll just do a dot intersection underscore update B. So we'll go ahead and do that. Yes, that is not valid, so we'll just do it like this. I think that might give us the same result. Yeah, so we'll do it like that. So of course these two are going to be the same. You use the ampersand, which of course is shift 7, or you have the intersection update variable for that one. So of course, as I mentioned, the intersection only takes numbers that are included in both. So 3 and 4 exist in both. In the previous example, it literally just combines the two sets, removes any duplicates. So for the next one is the difference. So for difference, you just simply put a minus here, and then this is called difference update. So this is going to take all of these values in A, and it's going to subtract B, which it's going to remove all of these values from A. Of course, 5 and 6 don't exist, but it should remove 3 and 4, so the result should be 1 and 2. And that's exactly what we have. We have 1 and 2. And I am running out of space here. Can I move this down? That's fine. We'll just close it for now then. And then the last one is the symmetric difference. So we'll just do the caret operator, which is shift 6, and then SYM symmetric difference update. I usually prefer to do this one because this is kind of a lot to type. That is, the R doesn't go there. So we'll go ahead. So we have this. Actually, this is slightly different. That is peculiar. I wonder why that is. Did I have a typo somewhere? Okay, so there is no typo. It's simply that when you do the symmetric difference the first time, it takes the 1, 2, which is unique from A, it takes the 5, 6, which is unique to B, and it makes it into 1, 2, 5, 6. But now that this is A, it compares this A with this B of 3, 4, 5, 6. It takes the 1, 2, which is unique to the new A, and then it takes 5, 6, which is unique to the new B, and then it, no, sorry, not 5, 6, because 5, 6 already exists here. So it takes the 1, 2 from A, and it takes the 3, 4 from B, and then does it again, which I guess in this sense would bring it back to the original array. So yeah, these are pretty straightforward. Now we'll just get into the actual challenge here. Oh, I guess one other thing I wanted to discuss before I get to that actually. So this works because sets are immutable. I mentioned mutations before, but I'll show you an example where it doesn't work by using these operators. So for example, if I were to take this and make it a tuple instead, so if you make it a tuple, it looks like that. So now these are tuples, and then we can do A. This is the operator for the intersection, B, and then we'll try to print that out. We get an error because this operator is not supported for tuple because this is a mutation and it changes it and it doesn't allow us to do that. As an example, I guess one other thing, let me save that. This obviously causes the program to crash. If I put like input here, input, the program is still running. If I try running that, it never gets to this line because the program actually crashes. So this is going to be a little bit early for a future topic, but what we can do is something called a try catch block. So we'll simply do try. We'll try to do this, and instead of the programming, the program crashing, it'll do an exception, which we do except type error as E, and then inside of that we could just put there was an error, and then we can just concatenate E like that. So now if we were to save that and run, so now it doesn't crash. It gives us our message, there was an error, this is the error, which is what we've seen before, but then the program is still running, so it allows us to type something in. So these are something that I'm going to discuss in a future video about exceptions and whatnot, but that's just an example for now. So when it comes to this problem, this kind of goes over all the stuff that we've already done, where it shows the actual method version and then it shows the operator version. So this is our input. So we have 16 numbers in the initial array, and then we have 4 different updates. This is the first update, and it updates with an array of size 10. So those are the 10. This is a regular update for 2 numbers. This is symmetric difference update for 5 numbers, and a difference update for 7 numbers. So what we can do is first we'll take in n. We have an int, we have an input, and then we have our A, which is our first array. Set, I'll do what I usually do. Set, map through all the numbers, change them into an integer, take in the input, and then we can just split it. Those are set A, and then loop equals, this would be 4 in this case, so int input. So n would be 16, a would be this array, changed to integers, and then loop would be 4, so we loop through 4 times, so we can simply do for I in range loop, which will loop 4 times. I suppose we don't necessarily even need the I, so I can kind of just leave this like that. And then now we have our loop. So the first section, of course, that we're going to make a variable out of is command, of course. I mean, this is something that we've done in several videos, so I'm not going to really go into too many details. But this is our command. This is our how many of them we're going to be doing, and then this is the array itself. So command equals input split. That doesn't go there. This is our command. Nums. I can just basically take this for nums. This is going to cover the actual command as well as this number, and then all of these numbers are going to be stored in our nums variable here. You just see 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're good with that. So if command at index 0 equals intersection update, then we'll do something. So of course, this is command at 0, this is command at 1. So if command at 0 is intersection update, then we need to take our set of A, and then because this is an intersection, we can use the intersection operator. So intersection operator equals nums. That'll update that. And then what we can do is do the next one. So elif cmd 0 equals update. This is just the union, so a union operator equals nums cmd 0 equals semantic difference update. And that one is a caret operator equals nums. And then the last thing is, I'll just put an elif here anyways. cmd 0 equals difference update, and that is the a minus equals nums. And then after we're done, we can just print output the sum of all the elements in set A. So we just literally take print, pass in sum, pass in A, and let's go ahead and try that. Okay, that is correct, and we'll go ahead and submit this. And it looks like we're good to go. So that's it for this video. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe for more coding challenges. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. See you next time on Kuya Code. Paalam.